Hey Lou,
Kang.
do you know the way?
No. And I
Are you
hate you
sure?
for fucking saying that. I know the way of how to use a gun.
Of course you do, because you watched the first Ugandan action comedy film ever. Who
Very
killed
action packed.
Captain Alex? Dun
Alex?
dun. Yeah,
Alex. You got Alexed. Hello, when I'm Alan?
I don't want to get Alexed. We don't need to bring Keemstar into this.
Whoa, I was not thinking of that. Jesus, you racist.
No. He was. I'm gonna
Yo,
visit
this
Keemstar.
$1 I have in my hand is enough to like fund an entire Ugandan movie.
It's close. You only need like
It's like
$199 more.
I'm telling you, I was reading their thing. Them niggas live off of 19 cents a fucking week or something.
That's
It's
crazy.
dollars, $1 billion.
It really would be. That's like
That's a lot of money to them.
that's like a whole week.
Mm. This is actually like 10,000 a dollar's like 10,000 Ugandan dollars.
And they're making these types
I
of
think.
movies. I feel like I'm a nobody. If if this guy can make this movie with 19 cents a day, man, I couldn't make this movie.
You're not trying hard enough.
That's true. We lazy Americans, we got to get this Ugandan work
Yeah.
ethic.
We can't because they could just shoot films. We got to get permits and shit to film anywhere.
Yeah. Lucky ass Nabwana IGG, the director of Who Killed Captain Alex, and the owner of Ramon Film Productions.
Do
Now,
you know the website?
I do know the website. I'm going to link it in the description too because it's cool. I'm also going to link
Hollywood.com.
the free YouTube video where you can watch Who Killed Captain Alex right now if you don't want to have spoilers and you want to watch it for yourself and come back. Or you can just listen to it. I don't care. I'm going to put it there right the flip now, though. And we're going to talk about Ugandan's first action film, Who Killed Captain Alex, with
Action
a
pack
budget of under $200.
of an estimated $200.
Of under $200, too. Not even 200. Uh, a lot of people probably know this. If you're watching this, you've probably heard of it or seen the trailer. It's a pretty big trailer that they had in January of 2010. It was
It's their
released,
biggest, probably.
and it's been viewed over 3.2 million times as of November 2018. So it's probably been like 3.3 now. Ooh. And the original film got lost due to power outages, and what they said
No, power surges.
on the movie, they said that he lost it working on uh, a different movie.
On the sequel.
Yeah, which the sequel was also lost, and then had a Kickstarter in 2015, and he made a remake of the sequel.
13K.
Mm-hmm. They earned 13K, trying to earn. How much were they trying to earn?
200. 190 something, I think.
Yeah, it was less than 200. It
See,
was
they
like
fucking they were being fucking like spot on with like their asking price for the
$160.
Kickstarter. And they were like, no, we're just gonna give you 13,000 fucking 8,000% more than what you fucking wanted.
Yeah,
You made a sicko mode funny Uganda. Ooh, do you know the way movie?
yeah. So we watched it and we're gonna talk about it right now. Right
The hell?
now. What?
Um, what the hell's going on?
What? What are you talking about?
What the hell?
He's just saying what
I'm
the
not
hell.
even. I'm not. No, I'm not even. Like I hear some fucking dude talking about basketball right now. Like it's not playing on the bot. There's no bots in here. I don't have
I don't
anything
hear it
open
at
but
all.
Discord. I just have a feed of fucking somebody talking about the fucking lottery. Just piped in. So
Okay. Maybe force close
uh,
Twitter.
monologue. I'll be.
Okay. Uh, so in the chat right now, if you've seen Who Killed Captain Alex, let me know. Everybody in the premiere chat or the comments say, "Oh, I'm at this point in the video, and you asked
There we
who
go.
if I've seen it and watch it." Yeah. So he's back now. So
There
now
is no more basketball.
we are going to get into what Hollywood's #1 film ever, probably. I would assume.
It's the most action-packed film. We can't stress enough that it's action-packed.
Yeah. World famous. Expect the unexpectable. I'm just looking at the picture for the cover.
That's such a great quote because out in like fucking like seventh grade, I would always say expect the unexpected and then fucking smack somebody. And that was like not too far off from this year. How long ago would that have been? When was that? What age were we typically in eighth grade? Like 14?
13, 14.
So that was about 2012, 2013, somewhere around there.
Yeah. It's almost like you stole it from Captain Alex.
Yeah. It came from Africa. It's my movie.
I think that's one of his movies.
They had some sicko mode movies in the previews for their other movies like fucking Bad Black.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the effects of that?
It's not even coming
And
out
I was
yet.
reading I was reading the Kickstarter thing and they had like a movie and they're like, yes, the movie where the cars bleed. I was like, yo, I have to watch this. If there's cars bleeding, I have to watch it. And it's not called Cars 5.
Or Cars 4.
I don't know about all that.
I guess leave a like if you want us to review another what was it called? Not Wakanda.
Yo, if we do another one, we have to watch the zombie one.
Okay. We will. Maybe. Leave a like.
Damn
we,
Skippy, we will.
if we get 5 likes on this video, we will do another review of what Hollywood, Nabwana IGG, Ramon Film Productions movie. He's got a lot of monikers that we can say. But as for the movie,
a production company.
well, which one is it? Ramon Film Productions or what Hollywood?
Well, Hollywood. I mean, you don't say this movie was made by Hollywood. It was made by fucking DreamWorks or
It was
whatever
distributed
studio it
by
was.
Hollywood, produced by Nabwana IGG, and directed by Nabwana IGG. Ramon Film Productions has
I
nothing
think
to do with it.
Hollywood's just a fucking nickname for their little slum ghetto.
No, it's a real company. Also known as Ramon Film Productions. So it's just the same thing.
For their Swiss bank account.
So like I said, it's just a nickname.
With $1 million.
But they include both of them in their titles. So I don't know, maybe this guy just wants to be cool. We're gonna go into the movie now. We're gonna start off with I don't know. What was the beginning of the movie, Lou?
It was Captain Alex getting tasked with or at least stopping the Tiger Mafia. And then he's like, no, I like men.
He was like that. Yeah, because we had to watch a version in which it was.
Well, that's the only version that exists now. Because the original
released in, I think, this month or in a couple months. There's going to be a Blu-ray combining Bad Black and this movie without the commentary, and you can watch it with subtitles and stuff. So maybe we had to buy the Blu-ray. But yeah, the only version available was with the director's commentary, but it's not director, it's VJ Emmy on the mic.
And VJ stands for Video Joker. A popular Ugandan thing. It's like going to the movies and having a guy who doesn't know the plot of the movie make jokes while the movie's happening.
Which is what we do, but after the movie, and you don't get to see the
I
movie.
should do that for like the next fucking Avengers movie.
Oh, wait, you should. I'll pay to see that.
Don't know anything about the plot. Don't know the characters. I'm gonna just make jokes like I know the plot and the characters.
I'm sure somebody's already doing that though.
Not live. Not in the theater.
Oh, you're just gonna be talking in the theater.
Yeah, that's what they do in Uganda. Ugandan people don't care.
I guess
they pay 500 Ugandan dollars for the Expendables. That's like 19 cents.
Yeah, so
Captain Alex, you, this Kickstarter had a lot of information under it.
It really did. Captain Alex, he gets tasked with trying to stop the Tiger Mafia, and him and his group go on a raid to stop
the Tiger Mafia.
Yeah, to stop the Tiger Mafia, but to kidnap or capture, not kidnap, because they're not fucking breaking the law. They're getting a Tiger Mafia person. They're gonna kidnap the leader of the Tiger Mafia's brother, Richard. They're gonna capture his brother, and they do manage to. And it's a fucking probably the second biggest fight scene in the entire movie, and they're just in like a warehouse or some shit. And
yeah, there's a fucking massive difference between the biggest fight scene and the second biggest fight scene in this movie.
Yeah, a massive difference in setting and a lot of more blood in the biggest fight scene.
Holy shit!
And a big machine. It is a great movie. So yeah, they managed to capture him on a commando mission. They fucking lose a lot of. Yeah, he says commando. The VJM says commando like every time they do a move. They all know kung fu, so they all kept doing kung fu fights during it. And there was a red guy. Not he wasn't physically red, but he had red clothes on.
That might have been Puffs. I think that was Puffs.
I think that it may have been.
Because the other guy, the cool guy, the Kevin Durant looking guy, is Bruce Yu.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like their best kung fu artist.
Yeah, but he's not there yet. He's just a civilian. So yeah, at first I thought he was Richard's brother because he was such a badass. But yeah, he was a
mercenary.
He was a mercenary from Russia, and he just had this gun that was just two pipes strapped together. He was fucking shooting everybody, killing them all. He killed a lot of the commando spy Captain Alex people, but they did manage to capture him. And then it cuts to a scene in which Richard, the Tiger Mafia leader, is going home. He turns on his TV, and they put green screen footage of a fake news reel that some woman that's in the movie playing like 5 different actors or 5 different characters. She's
a fucking star.
She's like, Captain Alex captured the brother of Richard Tiger Mafia. Fucking the leader of the Tiger Mafia, Richard, is what she said actually. But they kept saying stuff like Richard Tiger Mafia because I don't know if it's a moniker or if it's the mafia itself or both, but it seems like they want to combine them. So she reports that Tiger Mafia brother has been found out, and then Richard goes berserker mode and he fucking smashes the TV with, what does he smash the TV with? Like a log? What does he get? I think it's like a log. And his wife comes in and she's like, "What's going on?" And Richard's like, "Well, you see, I just found out my brother was..."
The wife being the lady who was giving the news on the TV.
Yeah, it was, I think.
And her second role of the movie in the past 10 seconds.
He's like, "I got told from the news that my brother has been captured and you couldn't even tell me. And she's like, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. And then she goes and
She
runs on
low-key
the
did
bed.
tell him.
She goes and runs on the bed, and she calls up the people that allowed his brother to be captured, and she's like, he found out, and they're like, fuck. So then they meet up, and Richard slaps a bunch of people, and he's like, did you get the briefcase? I'm not gonna do the fucking accent. I'm not doing it. It's too
That's
racist.
pretty racist, bro. You posted cringe. You were going to lose subscriber.
They never told us what the briefcase was. It's just a briefcase.
It was the money in the bank.
Yeah.
I'm
shout
sure
out
it was
to
like
Sniper.
ransom.
For what? Who'd they capture?
I don't know.
They just had a briefcase.
I mean, you
full of
don't just
poly
bring
money.
a briefcase. I'm sure it had like ransom.
It has something in it. But
That's
it
the
coulda
most
had-
logical thing in that situation is ransom
Yeah. But
or
we don't
bomb.
know. They never told us. They just got the briefcase, and they got one of the brother's wives, because they have multiple wives in Uganda.
Because nobody cares.
And he
Polygamy
was
runs
like,
rampant.
Richard was like, yo, you got this bitch, but you didn't get my brother, and he just fucking shoots her. He does that a lot to a lot of different people going on throughout the movie. You'll
He just
see.
randomly shoots people.
Yeah, he'll just like shoot people to send a message, I guess. So yeah, he
Because he's a
basically
hard ass. He's a mafia
basically,
leader. That's what he's supposed to do.
I guess. But he's running low on people and he's just shooting them.
It's only 13 cast members, damn it.
And like fucking 5 of them are the same
And like
person.
half of them died in the half of them died in the first fucking fight scene.
Yeah. So he basically tells them all, you gotta fucking get my brother back. And he sends this one bitch, this I think it's the same woman from the news and the wife. And he sends her to go after
Try to seduce
try to
Captain
seduce
Alex.
Captain Alex. And I mean, apparently she's already done it. Apparently she's been there because he talked to her and she was like, he's been my bitch throughout the entire time he's been here or something. Every night he's my bitch. And I was like, whoa, Captain Alex ain't no bitch. He's the best Ugandan People's Defense Force officer ever. You don't want to fucking fight Captain Alex. But they hatch a plan. She goes in and seduces Captain Alex and is like, all right, before we go to fornicating, you gotta take a bath. And Captain Alex is like, aw, I don't want to take a bath, Mom. Please. And then she was like, no, you gotta
Imagine
take a bath.
having a fucking shower before you plow.
She wants it all smelling good down there.
They're just gonna stink during it.
So he goes to take his fucking shower in the pond or whatever because they don't have running water. And then
Sewage.
And then the Tiger Mafia people that failed to protect Richard's brother before, they come in and they kidnap 2 of the soldiers.
This was fight scene number 2, isn't it?
Kind of.
Because they all like start shooting at each other, and then that's when they're like, "Oh, Captain Alex is fucking dead."
Yeah. They kidnap the guys, and then Captain Alex, they hear one shot. It wasn't even like any other shots. It was just one shot. And they kind of just kidnapped him.
And it might have been from the fucking guy from Richard when he shot the fucking guy in the stomach for no reason.
And they get to the truck and they're like, "Did you get that shot?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then they cut to
I thought you said you weren't doing the accent.
I'm doing it randomly every once in a while. Okay, I gotta keep people on their toes. I gotta fucking know. I gotta get ready for my imitations. You know why? And
Yes, I do.
they get to the truck and they're talking about who shot what. I heard a shot, and we weren't supposed to be shooting. We are supposed to just be kidnapping and getting out of there and having people held hostage to, do a trade-off or whatever. And they were trying to get Captain Alex too, but they couldn't find him and he was dead. So they cut to a scene where Captain Alex is dead, and they're all holding him. They're like, "Oh no!" They're like, "Captain Alex is
Oh my
dead."
god. Oh my god. You're so fucking racist. You're so fucking racist. Holy shit.
So that was the first half of the film. So Captain Alex has finally died after 30 minutes into the film. And now we have the title. We have Richard being like, so Captain Alex is dead, but none of you shot him whenever they get back to the base or whatever. And they turn on their radio tracking devices. And this is where we meet Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is
Bruce Yu.
A civilian, and he just walks up on the army site or the task force site or whatever, and he's like, "Can I see?"
Oh
Kevin
no,
Alex's
he was
tent?"
he was fucking he was like a Shaolin monk trying to like or something. He was like a monk
Yeah.
or he was trying to like fight or learn like kung fu or something to kill the people who killed Captain Alex or something like that.
Yeah, he's a Ugandan Shaolin monk. That's why his name Bruce Yu, because he's like the top
'Cause he's the good.
fighter. Yeah, and he fucking searches through Alex's tent and looks at some weird stuff and hears the radio signal, and he shows it to the 14-year-old leader of the fucking Captain Alex crew.
Yeah, they have like 7 kids in this cast of fucking 13 people.
And then they're like, "Hey, you can't be here. This is military information." Even though they just let him search the entire tent of Captain Alex. So he gets away, and he's like, and then he goes to his master, and he's like, "Master, I need some help." Actually, he goes to his master, and he can't find him. And then somebody's like, "Hey, what you doing here?" He's like, "I'm looking for the sensei." And they're like, "No, you're fucking not." And then they get in a big fight, and that's how they introduce Bruce Yu as a fucking master of kung fu. So then the master comes out, and he's like, "I need your help getting revenge or avenging my brother." And then you're like, "Oh my god, he's the brother of Captain Alex." He never said it until then. So then
This family's fucking genetics are badass. They got the best fucking fighter in Uganda and the best military man in Uganda.
Really I want to see their parents. Almost just
In
made a
trash truck,
terrible joke. Oh my god. I won't say it though. Because that was
we
even
know
more
it's
racist
about
than
their
the answers.
father, you fucking racist.
No. I mean it is, but that's not the point. So his master's like, "I'm not gonna help you have revenge on your brother," and then he just kind of leaves. I think that was just setting up how good of a fighter he is, because it literally did nothing for the movie. They had a few of these scenes in the movie where they have, it's only an hour-long movie, or an hour and 8-minute movie,
And they had a lot of filler.
but they have probably 20 minutes of it as just straight filler. So, yeah. So then
It's unfollowable filler too. This dude's just talking his nonsense the whole time.
yeah, the VJ Emmy is talking nonsense, and you can't hear you can't read the subtitles on what the people are actually saying half the time. So we don't really know officially what happened in a lot of the movie. So, like I said, they had the listening device, the tracking device, and they could hear what Richard Tiger Mafia was saying. Because before they were blaming the death of Captain Alex on the 2 people that got kidnapped, assuming they ran away, and they shot him and ran away. But they got the tracking device and like, oh, they've been kidnapped. And then they hear Richard talking about how he's trying to figure out who killed Captain Alex, and he goes, "Who killed Captain Alex? Who killed Captain Alex?" And I'm not. He didn't
And
say
then
it in
he makes the
Ugandan.
greatest face of all time.
He said it in English, and he stared at the camera and was like, "Who killed Captain Alex?" It was
And
like
you
he
could
knew.
see the ash on his lips. Like he had planted his face in cocaine.
Yeah, it really kind of did look like that.
And he had like puckered lips too, so he fucking definitely kissed that fucking
And his eyes were fucking bulging out of their sockets. Like he wanted you to know that he was in a movie.
He wanted you to know that he is asking who killed Captain Alex.
So the fucking the Tiger Mafia doesn't know who killed Captain Alex. The soldiers don't know who killed Captain Alex, and the soldiers now know that they don't know who killed Captain Alex. So they're like, "Who the hell killed Captain Alex?" So then
It was Ebola.
that's the sequel. It actually is. That's the title of the
See,
sequel.
it's a spoiler, nigga. I just spoiled the fucking third movie.
Sola. Ebola. That's what it's called. That's the sequel. So it may have been Ebola, even though I'm pretty sure he got shot. So that'd have been kind of
shot
weird.
with a Ebola syringe.
Whoa! Don't spoil the movie, damn. So they go and try and meet former like assassin who is vacationing in Uganda or Wakali, whatever the fuck they're at, and and that never happens. That didn't happen, right? They talked about him, and then they never went and fought him or did anything with him.
No.
He was just one of the suspects, and they never did anything. So yeah, this hour-long movie full of filler didn't even do one of the fucking things they were setting up. So that's a thing. And then I think at that point we start having the weird fucking subplot with Kevin Durant sleeping in a tree. Or Bruce Yu. Should I call him Kevin Durant or Bruce Yu? Because he looks like Kevin Durant.
Bruce Yu.
Bruce Yu, like, gets out of his tree. He's like, all right, I gotta start cooking some fish because it's breakfast time. And he just pulls a fish out of his fucking trousers. Or whatever.
Yeah, he just has a fucking fish in his backpack from like 3 days before.
And he starts cooking it, and then he sees some shit in the bushes, and he's like, what the hell is that? A crocodile? A dinosaur? That's what VJ Emmy says.
Yeah.
And then he fucking opens up the brush or whatever that's fucking got the dinosaur trapped. And it's a woman, and he's like, oh my god, I've never seen a woman.
It's one of Richard's fucking many wives.
Yeah.
That he shot, and she was just there. And it was the same lady that did the news, and it was his wife before. This lady plays multiple wives of the same man.
And I think she plays a seducer woman, too. I think there's just one woman in the movie. Maybe it's all the same woman. She's just like...
No, it was... Remember at the beginning, the fucking bar that was somebody's house? The fucking dancer? That was a different lady, I think.
Yeah, that was. I forgot about that woman dancing. They were playing fucking Dolly Parton. That was pretty nice. They were just like, I don't know what the hell that scene was.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Another filler scene at the beginning of the movie.
It was just, I guess, a way to introduce Captain Alex.
Yeah.
But then again, they introduced him in the next scene with the fucking TV interview, so I don't know what the fuck that was.
They were trying to get to an hour, and they wound up getting 8 minutes over an hour. Even though I think the last 4 minutes were fucking filler. Or not filler, credits.
Oh yeah, just preview. For Bad Black. And Tuku Kanga Bunga Bunga.
Jesus.
It's not racist. That's not racist.
Okay. So
look at the fucking title of their film. It's like Kumanja Kumkanja Miti. I said something similar.
So Bruce Yu is like, fuck this woman. I don't want to talk to this woman. And then she's like, just like groaning because she got shot in the shoulder. And he's like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to get some sativa. And he gets a leaf and he fucking like, put this here. And then he saves her. And then he feeds her his fish that he had to cook because he was hungry. And he was like, God damn it, I got to get another fish. And he goes and get another fish.
And he didn't get to smash.
He didn't. Never.
So he fucking gave his fish up and didn't get to smash.
He gets another fish. And then he's like, can I eat that one too? And then he's like, oh my God. So that's pretty much it for that. Like, he finds out that she was a wife, so she knows where Richard's lair is. So then she
Well,
leads
this
him to
fucking
it.
big evil supervillain.
They had a big subplot where she ate fish, and that was probably 15 minutes of the movie, and that was it. All she had to do was lead him to his Richard's place. I'm telling you
I
a
mean, they
lot
had the
about this movie's
bond. They
filler.
couldn't just become friends. That was a bonding.
He could have just been like, lead me to the place of the guy who shot you because you want revenge.
What if she didn't want revenge? What if she was just like happy to be shot?
Okay, let me shoot you, see if you
Sometimes
happy.
people are sick like that.
I don't
I
think she
mean,
was
people
sick
like
like
cock
that.
and ball torture, so that would hurt me. I wouldn't like it, but some people do.
Well, she led him
Don't
to the
knock people's
place
kinks.
to kill Richard, so obviously she didn't like it. So shut up.
You don't know that. She might have ulterior motives. Maybe his pee-pee was small. Which in Uganda, I doubt.
Which PP was
Richards. Ironically, Richard.
small. Yeah. So I think they, at that point, were gearing up for the big final fight. And they have a commander who's smoking some dope, and they devise a plot to go in from the jungle because they had
He was
the
taking a
newswoman.
fat jewel rip.
He was. They had the newswoman do an interview with Richard, and he was like, "I want my brother back," and he fucking beats a bunch of people up and shoots another
He
person.
said, "I want my brother back, brother back, brother back. I want my brother back, brother back, brother back."
And so the woman, now the reporter, knows where the base is because they didn't decide to go to a remote location. They went directly to his base. So now they know where his base is. And they devise a plan to go through the jungle, so their commando mission. And then also Kevin Durant or Bruce Yu gets there and with the woman, and he fucking climbs over the fence, and she's like, wait for me, and then he didn't wait for her. And they're coming in at the same time trying to do some shit. And Richard's like, I just want my brother back, brother back, brother back.
There's just like 8 people fucking like 8 different groups of people just like surrounding this fucking one shack in the middle of the jungle, all trying to get to it.
Yeah.
For different reasons.
So
Pretty
I guess
sick
Richard
almost.
realizes that it's about to be a big fight. So he tells one of his guys, you go.
This is one of the greatest fucking scenes of all time.
You go and get on a dirt bike and go get a police helicopter, and bomb the entire city to get the police away from here.
Distracted.
So,
and Super Biker takes off.
yeah, Ugandan super.
This is where Tiger Mafia goes sicko mode.
So he goes and he's gonna steal a helicopter. He steals a helicopter, and then the fight scene is about to start.
He steals it by fucking sneaking up on like 5 cops and just like killing them in different ways. Because that's the entirety of like how you guard a police helicopter. Is just have 5 cops guarding it.
Yeah.
And nobody else.
Nothing else. No
If the
electric
police
fence,
helicopter is
anything.
also on the ground and not on a helipad.
Yeah. They couldn't afford to shoot up on a roof. They couldn't find a roof.
They would afford shooting up other stuff.
So the final fight is going to take place soon, but they have to bomb first. So they have still shots of a bunch of, I guess, pictures of Ugandan like landmarks or whatever. I don't know Ugandan geography too well.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I love this movie.
And they fucking superimpose big flames and on the buildings, and
like they went into like Photoshop and like broke the buildings like into like little rectangle pieces.
Yeah.
And once like the bomb exploded on them, they like moved they exploded the building basically. So it's just the building's just in pieces all over the screen. Oh my god, what a beautiful movie.
It's so great. And he's also like, I guess, on a green screen.
Helicopter is the best fucking part.
And they got the
The shitty
helicopter.
effects of the helicopter.
And they put Ugandan police like just like on it to let you know it's a Ugandan police helicopter. And the guy's sitting there in a green screen. He's obviously not in the helicopter at all. Like it's a rectangle, like just like
Now this
twisting
guy
the
has such
window.
a big cock though, because he's such a fucking baller that like he can fly a helicopter and shoot a fucking machine gun out the window. Not the pilot window, but like the passenger window.
It's a one-person helicopter. there's no other passenger or pilot. It's just both. Yeah, he's flying it, keeping it above ground and all that, and just just fucking shooting during the fight scene. So yeah, they got all the people away. They got the police distracted. So now they're fighting. And people were coming in through the mud of the jungle, and now the red guy's back at it again with his fucking pipe gun, and he's fucking just shooting
His
everybody.
white van.
And fucking a lot of people die. A lot of people just get punched and kicked, and Bruce Yu pretends to be a blind cousin of one of the people, and then Richard like shoots the person who was the cousin of Bruce Yu, or not really, but who said he was, and then he's like, he fucking slaps Bruce Yu, and he's like, expect the unexpected. No, he doesn't go expect the unexpected. He goes, don't trust anybody, and then Bruce Yu's like, oh, I've been caught, so he fucking just like starts fighting a bunch of people. Like, just
because he was like, I want y'all to fight this dude one-on-one. He was like, no, fuck that. How about you bring all three of them, and I'm gonna fucking go sicko mode on all three of them until they beat my ass.
And then they find the former wife that was
follow that, one of the greatest helicopter moments of all time. The fucking same dude was on camera. They fucked up the editing, so the same guy like fucking
he was there.
Like his clip was either too early or too late, and it was just the same guy on screen at the same like twice.
He fucking rolled out of the helicopter. He got back in the helicopter too. But he at that point they just showed him rolling out of the helicopter, and then they also showed him shooting at the same time on the ground. So they fucked that editing
The
up.
helicopter wires still like following.
And they really got back in the helicopter.
Helicopter that was banned only by him. Once he hit the ground, that helicopter was not in control anymore.
But it was still in the sky, apparently. Something's going on here. Maybe they had two people.
Uganda's got autopilot now.
They're in the future. So they find the wife, the former wife, or whatever the fuck, that Richard shot and Bruce Yu found, and then Richard just shoots her. I'm telling you, all of her fucking character was just filler. She was just a fucking means to an end. And she's gone. But Bruce Yu and everybody just stood there and watched her die. Watched her get shot, and then they went back to fighting. So I guess Bruce Yu just beats everybody because he's Bruce Yu. But nothing ever happened after that. He was just fighting, right?
Yeah.
That was the end for Bruce Yu.
After the fighting, then they were just like, yeah, no one knows.
So Bruce Yu, brother of Captain Alex, was just that's his final scene. He's just fighting. And then I guess they wind up, the police or the army or whatever wind up bombing the warehouse that their base that they're staying in. So Richard and the red mercenary guy and everybody else get out, and they start fighting in the jungle. And there's all the people that are in the commando mission are fighting in the jungle. Maybe Bruce Yu died in the bombing on the lair.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot they completely fucking bombed that shack.
Yeah.
With like 4 people, like 5 people in there.
He's got to survive.
I think he did die in this shack because that's when they were all they were ganging up on him, and then they fucking I think it was the Ugandan Air Force that came in and blew it up.
Man, R.I.P. Bruce Yu. It's very hard to keep up with the plot, so he may have been.
Yeah, especially since the fucking movie was so action packed that like people were dying left and right without you even knowing what the fuck was happening.
Yeah. So yeah, that's almost it. Pretty much. there's gunfire and karate, or not karate, kung fu, sorry, fighting, and one guy gets shot in the back of the head, or no, he gets shot in the spine, and then instead of falling forward onto the person he's trying to help, he fucking jumps backward, because that's how physics work. That was a great scene in the movie. We fucking paused that, went back on it, and watched that over again. And then, I'm sorry to say, but mercenary guy gets shot.
Very tragic.
Oh, it's so tragic. He's really the greatest. Him and his 2-pipe gun is gone. And then Richard...
Nobody will ever master the 2 welded pipe gun quite like he did.
Richard gets caught by the commandos, and he fights them some more, and then he gets caught again, and he almost gets dunked in Ebola water, and then they got him.
Why'd you call it Ebola water? You're so racist, Jesus.
So yeah, they wrapped the movie up after that, and the Richard's been caught, everything's good, all the good guys win, yay. And then VJ Amy's like, but who killed Captain Alex?
Because some like fucking other dude was sitting there watching TV, and then he got a phone call, and I guess it was in fucking Ugandan, and then so we don't know what the fuck they said because the subtitles didn't come up. Yeah. So then they're just like, all right, movie's over.
I guess we have to watch the sequel to find out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was Ebola.
But as for now, who killed Captain Alex? We don't know.
Nobody knows.
They left us guessing after the movie. The whole...
It was a big cliffhanger.
Everything else didn't matter in the movie. We wanted to know who killed Captain Alex, and we didn't find out. We didn't find out until at least 2015, because that's when the sequel came out. Maybe we gotta watch that. If you like the video 10 times, if I get 10 likes on this video, we'll watch that after we watch the zombie one. Yeah. Or if we get 5 likes on this one and 5 likes on the zombie one, how about that? I'll give you a chance. Then we'll watch Bad Black.
Bad Black's not coming out till fucking like next month or something.
I know. Yeah, so that was Who Killed Captain Alex. That was the entire movie we just went over there. That's our plot summary of it. Great movie. Top tier, best Ugandan movie I've ever seen.
It was so action-packed. It was ridiculous. The Avengers couldn't match this amount of action in 3 hours.
This movie is a complete and utter masterpiece. I'm giving this movie 10
Ugandan
out of 10,
film.
5 out of 5, whatever the hell. The best it can possibly get. I'm giving it an 11 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7 because I fell asleep during it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was like, there was just a random woman walking in the background. I was like, hey, you see that woman? And he was like, huh?
I was like, what? It was a woman? I haven't seen a woman in all my life.
Just like Kevin Durant. And I'm not talking about Bruce Yu this time. I'm just talking about Kevin Durant. Fuck you, Kevin Durant. What if he comments on this video, but it's like a burner account? And he's like, hey, Kevin Durant's pretty cool. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to make that the fucking thing in the description that I always put there. You know, where I say, comment this. I'm going to say, hey, Kevin Durant's pretty good. So Sebby's going to be his burner account. Yes, Sebby. Be Kevin Durant's burner account for me.
Yeah, you should make it sound sexual.
So, we gave it our ratings. We've summarized the plot. You don't have to watch the movie now, but you can because it's a great movie.
You should.
Yeah.
The visual effects are like Jurassic Park 1-esque.
Yeah, we can't. It's hard to describe. You gotta see it for yourself. I'm sure you've probably seen clips of it online, though. It's a very famous movie. That's why we watched it. It's world famous.
In terms of being a fucking Ugandan movie.
Yeah, in terms of being a Ugandan movie that had a budget of under $200 and fucking the only official release is a video Joker commentary. But it's a great movie. And I can't wait to watch another Nawana IGG, Hollywood, Ramon Film Productions movie. Hopefully it'll be
Give his
longer than
fucking
60 minutes.
GPA too.
3.14. Pie. He can't afford any pie. He can only afford to do $200 movies. He can afford some pie.
Can only afford 500 Ugandan dollars for the Expendables. The Expendables is probably like 19 cents here, much less in Uganda.
I think that's
They're
all we
ripping off
got.
my Ugandans.
I might put the trailer in here. I don't know. I don't want to get copyright claimed by the man himself. So I might
No,
make
they
the trailer
want you
for
to watch. I think they're okay with
yeah,
it
they did. I will put the
because
trailer.
they're like, yo, they're like, we just want everybody everyone, as much people as possible to see these movies,
I'll put
so
the
they know that
trailer.
Uganda's out here.
When I said that it had 3.1 million views of the trailer, I'll put that in there right then, so you can watch the trailer and you can see probably some of the visual effects for yourself, and then you'll hear us talk about it. So, thank you. Oh wait, no, I almost forgot to say the the intro that I did. the EVJM, he says he knows the way around a gun, and that was where the Ugandan Knuckles "Do You Know the Way" came from. So
No way.
yeah, it's at least it's a fucking fact on Wikipedia. So
Yeah, what a fucking Wikipedia. That's where we get our facts from nowadays.
so if you haven't seen the movie, you've seen a byproduct, definitely. Thank you, everybody, for listening to our review of Who Killed Captain Alex, and thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you're watching these Loo Kang Kast.
Pause not.
I don't know why you're watching anything.
I mean, there is one with like 80 something views, and we don't have 80. You don't have 80 something subscribers.
It could be multiple views though, but
What about the 6ix9ine video with 1,000 views?
yeah, that's a 6ix9ine video though. This is a thing made.
What about the Gabrielle Union eats my ass video with 500 views?
People really just want to see some fucking weird stuff, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if you're listening to this hour-long video and you aren't subscribed, please, come on. If you like us this much and you get to this point. What?
This cat.
What cat?
There's a cat outside my window just like sitting on his fucking ass. Not on his ass, but like he's sitting on all fours if that's possible. Oh no, he's getting up. Hey, bum. Hey, bum. He's walking away. Oh, he's doing it. I'm gonna arch my back up real high, shit.
Uh-oh.
Walk away. He's going under the car.
I think that means he's trying to seem bigger.
He's trying to poop.
He's trying to fucking give off a vibe, but don't flip with me, man.
But yeah, that motherfucker was just sitting there next to the fucking tire of the car, just chilling.
Okay. Well.
So that's my update.
Later on tonight.
California. Money
in the Bank predictions.
Ugh.
Go watch that. Go see who's gonna face Loo at Saudi Arabia show.
Nobody.
See who the Money in the Bank.
Because I'm officially retiring right here on the Loo Kang.
Okay, well I guess we'll vacate your title. and the winner of the SEBBY versus Hunter match wins the title.
Oh God, no.
Yes, you have to fight. Otherwise, that is the outcome.
I am the prevention of the dark future.
You really are. You must win. Please.
God, I have all the Infinity Stones.
And also, if you haven't heard all the Loo Kang casts, go and listen to those. We got, what's this, episode 23 or 22? I think it's 23. So yeah, we got 22 other of those. If you haven't seen them, go listen to them and watch them. It's just a blank screen. It's not a blank screen, but it's just a picture. So you kind of just listening, but You can also watch.
Listen to them at work or while you're banging your girlfriend in your truck because you live in Texas and your name is Ball.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's another cat. Yo, there's about to be a fight.
That's crazy, yo. You gotta fuck up.
Yo, end it now. So if there's a fight, we can have a commentary. I'm gonna have a commentary of this cat fight.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Now we're gonna do the outro that we do every week, and that outro is I'm a
cat
banana. Fight, I'm a banana. I'm a banana. Banana powers go.
Thank you for listening. Click the box on the top left for a video catered just for you, or click a box on the bottom left for every episode of Wednesday Night Smackdown.
Or you can click the top right for every episode of the Loo Kang Kast. And don't forget to click the bottom right box to subscribe to the channel.
Bazinga.